Hello and welcome, this is Meltskunner, and we're back with some more MechWarrior 3. We are ready to launch up the mission, and before we do, I'll just briefly discuss what it is our objectives are. So we start here. We are supposed to come down this way and capture an objective here, and then destroy 2 missile platforms or installations in this location, and there will be mech defenders in the area to prevent us from doing that. If we're within this radius, we are in a blind spot where that missile installation cannot hit us. So it's important that we come down into that blind spot. All right, let's go ahead and launch up.
Reactor online.
Okay, we do have a mobile base in the area.
All systems nominal.
APCs in the area. Let's not squander too much of my ammo at this early stage, so I'll try and just use the large laser where possible. We have a mech incoming as well. Okay, one more hit from the large laser should do it.
Targeting.
Okay.
Contact. Medium weight battle mech engaging.
Okay. Just gonna go after the mech at this stage. That should hit. I don't know if I got over the train in that first shot. Okay, let's switch to trying to take out that APC. Alright, where are you? I tried to lead him, but I didn't do a very good job. Oops. Be on the autocannon. There we go. Alright. Behind me. At this range, only the autocannon will be effective. Pretty tricky to do autocannons, especially when you're on the move. And the enemy's on the move, but right now he's not really on the move, so... They are running hot. I'm gonna flush some coolant. You just kill him? Wow, that was quick. Alright, we did burn through a lot of our ammo in that engagement, so I'm gonna go ahead... Just tell them to come up here. And get me rearmed. I didn't take that much damage, but having weapons ready to go would be nice. Let's just power down while we're here. And we'll wait for them to set up. You need to power down for them to work on you. Obviously, you're not wanting to do this in the middle of combat, but we just took out the immediate enemy threat. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing that our heat efficiency is still bad with this mech, and that ammo is just such a problem. Am I not set up right?
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Oh, there we go. All right, power back up, and let's get going. So switch to the other M5s. Okay, APCs. These. Like just a bunch of APCs. We've seen those go down pretty quickly. And ammo conservation probably important at this stage. Let's see if we can get these guys at long range, where they can't really do too much damage to me. Where'd that one go? Go behind a hill. Dead. There's one. Got him. They're running hot. That one. Man, heat is still bad. I mean, with how much heat this generates and how many heat sinks we have, we should be fine. This shouldn't really be a problem, but fortunately that's not the case. Now, does this look like they refreshed my coolant? Because I did flush my coolant one time. One hit. One more hit should do it.
Targeting.
Okay, we've got a mech incoming. Oh, it's already pretty close. Backing towards me for some reason.
This
Like a good time to hit him. Oh, missiles incoming. I don't know if I can dodge that. You can dodge missiles, but you have to have good momentum going to be able to do it. Let's arc those up high so they actually have a chance of hitting. Okay, let's see if we get that good movement. We might be able to dodge these. Nope. Those might be streak missiles, which are going to be tough to dodge. Heat autocannon. I'm going to stay with our ammo-bound weapons just for heat efficiency, although it's not tricky, as I said, to hit with the autocannon. We'll just eat this guy up with our missiles. If he moves too fast, though, it's going to be tricky. Those are pulse lasers that he's firing at me. Those work differently than normal lasers in that you hold them down.
Missile launch detected.
Kind of standing still, so we'll hit him with the autocannon. Oh, he's already dead.
Omega units, we have reports of enemy flanking. Hold positions. Engage only on direct line of sight.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Sounds like Gunner's still on the job. That buys us time.
All right, that's as close as we're going to get.
Transferring now.
So, go ahead and get our ammo up again, because we burned through almost all of our LRMs. Yeah, this ammo endurance is just driving me crazy. This is not good. We definitely need to get more salvage so I can redesign this mech to be more effective. That autocannon is the obvious removing point of removal because it's just so heavy, not very weight efficient. Considering how hard it is to hit with, I think it just, makes that situation even worse. Here they come. Hopefully this is the last time I need to rearm like this. I mean, maybe the mission's already done. We'll see. Like we're just waiting for this last one.
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Oh, there we go. So ammo up. Again, I took some damage, but not really enough to worry about. It's really just the ammo at this point. So this is where our having more ammo efficient design, and frankly a more heat efficient design would be nice as well. Because the only non-ammo dependent weapon I have is that large laser, and that is consuming, like, that's generating way too much heat. Alright, let's go ahead and get over to the objective. I believe this is the Able objective. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, Able. It says that over in the upper left. It's funny because I can still hear the APCs on the ground. Alright. So we're supposed to do something here. I guess we'll find out.
Primary objective complete.
We salvaged a bunch of stuff. That's good. I don't know if these guys are bad guys or not.
Reached.
Oh, poor guy. Okay, we got enemy incoming. Like a vehicle.
This is Gunner. I'm moving forward to next mission area. Gunner, we see heavy increase in comms chatter originating south and southwest. Can you confirm?
Might be enough to kill him, but just to be sure, I'll fire another one. He's too far range to hit with my autocannon. So we'll go with the laser. They've got autocannons of their own. I didn't finish that guy off, unfortunately. Which? Why is this not track? Oh, because I'm not... wasn't locked to him. Oh, that's dumb. Alright. Well, we'll go around. Now, I could fight in the water, which would make me more efficient. Thinking heat. Might make out my target here. Got more targets coming in around the flank. Oh, I had a reticle there. That's a little bit better as far as heat dissipation. Does look like it's taking damage, although these targets are getting pretty close. There we go. You. Other one's coming over the ridge. Got him. That was the one that was damaged earlier. Alright. I'm gonna place myself so I can fire at this if I want to. These guys get too close and go over the ridge like they're doing now. You can hit them. I think they're kind of like at a range where they really can't fire at me. Again. Bridge. No, that's the dead one. It looks like they're not really wanting to fight me too much, so I'll take my time here. Looks like this thing absorbs a lot of damage. Someone may be coming in soon. Like it's getting close. There it is. Got him. More hit. Wow, okay. Eventually I'll kill this thing. I think it's too far out for my autocannon to hit it. I could hit it with the LRMs, but I don't really want to waste them. The brighter red it gets, the more damage it's taking. I don't know if I ever really mentioned that. Okay, and we have another emplacement over there. Okay. No? Alright, let's go. I think at this stage, I think we can handle these bulldogs. So. Go get them. Autocan 10, I think, would be perfect. Got him.
Reports indicate at least one more enemy unit in the area. Alert the Star Crew. South Coast projects are in danger. Secondary objective complete.
Okay, got our target. Go get him. 800 meters out. Oh, we got a target that I can fire at. Alright, I hit something. I'm generating a lot of heat here, so let's calm down a bit. I could just flush coolant to get rid of it, but in the meantime, I'm going to move so I can get a more sure target here. I don't think there's any more enemy to worry about, so we're more or less free to do what we want. Hit it. You know, I probably should not be consuming my ammo just in case we have more to do. Okay, one more hit may do it.
Mission successful.
Alright, that was it. So, we're able to do all our objectives.
Good job, Lance Leader. We found a couple of dismantled warship-class assault lasers at that construction site. Too bad we can't use them. Survivors of Damocles 2 have made contact. They're attacking the hydroelectric dam in Operations Area 2. Also, Captain Taylor has set the Eclipse down well north of us. They're trying to break through, find a place to rendezvous, and pull us out of here.
Okay, I see some good things here that we may be able to take advantage of to make our Bushwhacker a little bit better, which I'll be glad for because at this current moment, I just feel like our mech isn't that great. But let's go ahead and go to the next mission here.
All right, Lance Leader. We are here. We need to be there. Bring up probe data. These facilities guard the bridge which we consider our best route across the river. Freeze data. This, my friends, is an Annihilator. An assault mech. But this data is old. Run data. Keep a sharp lookout. We'll rendezvous here. Operation points are set as shown. You have to tell us when it's safe to move. We'll wait for your call. Dominic Payne is going to be waiting for us, so we don't have much time. We'll move through the valley on your orders and rendezvous here. We estimate that fixed emplacements cover this area. Expect much heavier mech resistance. They know we're here.
Okay, so that briefing said that there, by Baker, there was an Annihilator. I think it's weird, though, that the Clanners are using Inner Sphere mechs. So far, every mech we've faced is Inner Sphere, so it's really weird. I didn't expect that. All right, let's mess around with the mech lab again, because definitely our mech is not in the place that I'd like it to be. All right, so things that we got that could help us out here. Now, I don't know that much about clan tech. This is where I'm going to be a little weaker, so let's see what we could do that would make this a more efficient design, for example. The one thing I'm thinking, maybe we can get the LRM-5s, replace both of them with the clan LRM-10. Now, I don't know how much ammunition I have for an LRM-10, and that may be a determining factor. It looks like I have some, so it's not totally out. All right, so looking at the missile systems, and I'm looking at the games manual. So a clan LRM-10 is going to generate 4 heat per shot. So in that regard, it's the same as a normal. Oh, wow. All right. It's only 2.5 tons, so it's half the weight of an LRM-10. So the LRM-5s are 2 tons apiece. So we'd save ourselves a lot of weight by switching. And I could use that weight for ammo because that's something that we kind of desperately need. All right. Let's take a look at that change. So I'm going to remove the LRM-5 from the one arm. And I'm going to remove the LRM-5 from the left torso. And just from a thematic standpoint, looks like we have a missile launcher in that left torso. I believe that's the left side. Yeah, it is. So I think it would be appropriate to mount the... Oh, we should also get rid of the ammo. We should mount the clan LRM-10 in that left torso section. We're going to use the clanners' weapons against them. And then ammunition. There's no difference, I think, in the ammunition. So there we go. So it's the same 120 shots. So we still have 12 shots. Why don't we add in 1 more ton? So we have half a ton to play with, which isn't a lot, but we could add in a bit more armor, perhaps. Or we may have other options. So weapons. I believe we've picked up a few clan machine guns at this stage. I don't know how much different the clan equipment is. Now we can see a difference in tonnage. The machine gun's only 1/3 of a ton as opposed to a half a ton. At least that's what it looks like. So is there any other attribute about that machine gun that would make me want to use it? So let's see. Same range. I don't know about damage because they're not that specific in this game about... Now here it says 0.25 tons for a machine gun, so maybe they're just rounding up. So if we use 2, it may be a half a ton. So what I'm seeing here, the clan machine guns may not be all that much better than standard ones. Other than just that weight efficiency, you could put 2 in for the weight of 1. That's a lot of the benefits of clan tech, is just weight reduction. I don't think this LRM-10 that I just put in is any more effective from a damage standpoint or a heat generation standpoint, but from a weight standpoint, it is very effective. So that's going to be good for us. So we have more endurance in our ammo. That's a plus. Let's see what else we can do here, though, with the weapons that we have in front of us. So we do have a LB2X. That's not going to be all that damaging, so I don't know how much I'd really want to use it. It's only 5 tons, so it does save us a lot. If we were to replace the AC-10 with this, that would be good. We do have some amount of ammo with this, but it's only 1 ton, so it's not really that great. Maybe I'm misunderstanding here, though. I think this is just telling me how many tons it would cost to have 1, and then the quantity is how much ammo you have. But you have to actually know how much ammo that particular ammo type uses. It's kind of weird, but that's the way they do it. So here, I'm not really sure. We have definitely improved this mech, but I'm just not sure how else we can improve. I could get rid of the large laser and replace it with medium lasers. That does get rid of one of our long-range weapons, but honestly, I feel like this weapon it's just too much heat. And where we are with our heat efficiency, it's a real problem. Let's see what else we got here. So we have anti-missile system. That's what that stands for. This is going to give us more radar information. This isn't really going to help us at all unless we have lance mates. And then we would want the master, not the slave. We do have a clan heatsink, which we have 4 of those. Honestly, I don't know what the difference between this should be a double heatsink, right? As far as I know, clans only have double heatsink, but that's not matching. So a little confused about that one. I didn't know that the clans use single heatsinks. See if we can find some information on that in the manual to see if it tells us anything about that. Fortunately, the page for the weapon data is different than the page for the other stuff. So it might just be under heat. May not tell me what I'm looking for. Okay, so heat sinks. Okay, lower heat sinks are twice as efficient as standard heat sinks, but take up more critical spaces. It doesn't say, and honestly, I don't understand the difference between these and just standard ones. It's a ton, it takes up a critical slot. So again, I wasn't aware that claners used single heat sinks, but apparently they do, and there it is. So, but there's no benefit according to what I'm seeing, unless it does generate or reduce heat, but it doesn't say so. And I'm not really sure what to think of that. It's definitely not a double heatsink because the clan double heatsinks take up 2 slots. So that's why I'm a little confused. But we definitely need more heatsinks, so maybe worth installing those regardless of what type they are. At the moment, we can't install them though because... Alright, so I have to make up my mind on what I want to do here. So let's say we remove the large laser. And what other missile systems do we have? It's like just... Oh, we do have pulse lasers. I like pulse lasers. Those are quite good. They are longer range than normal lasers as well in this game. I think is actually the reverse of the way it works in the tabletop game. I could be misremembering that, so don't quote me on that. But I'm fairly certain that is correct. Well, I'll take the pulse lasers. So we had 5 tons and 2 slots. We can do the same thing here and actually save ourselves a ton. So pulse laser, pulse laser. Okay. So now we have a ton and a half to work with. So I could install that Beagle active probe if I wanted to. Or I could just install these heat sinks. Then with the half a ton that we'd have left, I could install half a ton more armor, because I think we can fit it. Yeah, we can. So let's go with that heatsink. I'll put it in the right torso. Incompatible heatsink type, so it doesn't let me install it. All right, well, I guess that's that. We don't have any other heatsinks, so I can't get any more heat efficient, unfortunately. That's weird. Oh, you know what? One thing I probably didn't do. I forgot to do salvage, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get more systems here. Fortunately, more clan heatsinks, so that doesn't really help me. But it's just good in general to have more systems. Alright, now let's go back to the mech lab and mess around with what we have. So let's see what we got equipment-wise. Still, we're not having anything other than clan heatsinks to work with, which it doesn't allow me to install them. Did I need to do that? Because now I'm a little confused. I feel like we should have more clan heatsinks because we just got some. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Street SRM2s are interesting, but the LRM5s, I'm sorry, the LRM10, I'd rather have that for the long-range punch because we just reduced our long-range punch by removing that large laser. So, yeah, I'm not seeing anything that jumps out at me. Again, I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have any heatsinks here that I can actually install. And I don't think you can change your heatsink type, so... Alright, let's go with another... Yeah, that's as much as we can get. So we have 9 points to put in here. Could do 1 here and here and still be alright. We have 7 more points. There. There. Getting your leg blown off in this game is really bad. So I'll go with over-armored legs. Okay. A little bit of improvement. So we still have a dilemma where I have a ton to play with. And I'm not really sure what to do. I would definitely want to have more heat sinks because I feel like we're really heat inefficient, but you just don't have the room for it. So maybe another ton of ammo. That makes sense for the AC-10. So right torso, AC-10 ammo. We'll put 1 more there. There we go. That makes sense because we're really in trouble as far as the endurance of our ammo, and we just have doubled it. So I like this. I like this setup. Definitely an improvement on this mech. We have, honestly, I think improved our firepower while also making ourselves more. Now, I say that, I think that those pulse lasers generate the same amount of heat as the large laser we replaced them with, so ideally we would have put in a heatsink, but I can't do that because I don't have any heatsinks, so that's unfortunate. I'll double check that though. Yeah, medium pulse laser produces 4, we did 2 of them, so that's 8 heat. It's the same amount of heat, but hey, we got more endurance, so that's good. And we have more energy weapons than we did before, so okay, we'll accept. And I'll go ahead and do the next video, or the next mission in the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.